this is Team Missouri with One Mission Outdoors. Robert just made a great shot on a little 6-pointer here. With hot conditions, you need to be considerate of tracking, shot placement. So we're gonna get right to this field dressing part. One thing you need is a good set of knives, maybe some baby wipes, whatever, and the lint roller because they are pretty ticky. And I like to have a Ziploc bag for the heart. There's 2 ways to do this. You can start around the anus and then do all that. But this is my way, my process. This is a how-to field dress your deer. Look at all those ticks, dude. No, that's deer mice. Ain't worried about it. All right, so get this shot right here. So you want to find the chest cavity. I'm gonna open them up like that. And take your gut hook. Then around his man business. Remember, you want to lift up and pull. Now, since we're down here in the field, you don't want to expose too much of those back legs. Just enough. See how they're starting to open up? Because all the meat is right there. So now that once we get them started a little bit, so there's 3 layers. You got the hide, the first layer of the fat right there, and then where my finger is touching, that's the inner protecting of the guts and everything. You don't want to puncture that. So we're going to find that, lift up, and if I get into it, you'll know right away. It'd kind of be like a gas. And you can see right there, I'm exposing the inners. And going down your line that you made, staying close. So I'll go all the way down to the hip bone. All right. Now I'm going to open them back up here further. So now I'm coming this way, following this line. There's a breastplate. And since it's hot, you want to open them up. All right. So we expose the chest cavity. The guts are still in there. We gotta open this dude up. So this side right here, there's like a barrier. Straight down is where all the main organs, the liver, the heart, the jugular is up here. It's a protected wall. Back here, it's like a little silver skin that kind of holds everything together. So we lift that up and work that out. And start separating that without touching the guts. So that's that side. Now we're gonna roll them this way. We're gonna repeat that process. You wanna hold that leg right there? Mm-hmm. All right, so now that that is separated, I'm gonna take my bag. I'm gonna find the best part of the deer, or one of the best parts. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the heart. Set my knife down, grab my bag. You open that up right there. And we secure that heart in the bag. And leave it a little open on the end. Get that air out, because it's going to get hot. All right. So now you can see the guts starting to want to roll out already. So like I was talking about, my method is some people work around the anus. All I do is reach in there. All right, here, come from this side. All I do is reach in there as far as I can, and I just kind of move all that out, all this poop, and I push it back in his gut. You got to be careful because the tenderloins are right underneath here. You don't ever want to pull, tear. You always want to cut. You reach in there as back as you can, or far as you can. Now this is what everybody cuts out, and then they pull it out this way. All right. There's that. Now what I do, now you can zip tie them, but all you gotta do is cut it and then tie it. So there's no poop, anything in this I can't think of the proper term right now, but so there you go. Just cut it. A little bit more still attached. All right, and then a simple little knot. Now, if there is any more back there, it's not coming through. So that part is done. I'm gonna flip him over, using his head, nice little base. Now I'm going to open this dude up a little further, that we can see some more of the knife work. All right, so now this is the jugular. There's only the jugular, that inner wall, the sidewall, and then the anus attaching the whole guts. So on, we'll be in there. You reach in as far as you can. All right, so I got it. Be careful with that knife. Can you see in there? All right, and then just cut that, maintaining a grip. Now everything should pull out accordingly. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you field dress a deer. So of course we have all the blood and everything. So, and being careful, these are the tenderloins. All right, so we got all this blood. So one of the benefits of cutting out the anus is it will drain through, but we're just gonna tip them over and drain them out. Then here's your deer field dress. A part of the field care and your kit is a drag strap. So I'm just running the carabiner and my drag strap here. So how I field dress is preparation into quartering the process. We do head down. So I'm gonna hang them by the gambrel through this back tendon right here, right where the glands are. So you got you a knife, and you have to be careful of cutting this, because then and hanging them, they'll rip. Another part is a lot of people will cut these off because they think if it touches the meat, it's gonna taste really bad. But none of this part we're gonna eat, it's gonna touch anything. So just simple little cut. It's right there to dispose it. And then the other side. And then feed your strap through there. And he is good to go. So part 2 of field care when it's hot is we run coolers and we freeze jugs of ice. So 2 will do all right. All you gotta do is open them up and throw them in there. And this last one, you wanna put it right between those hands. All right, so that's gonna help you keep that deer cool on your drive to the next process. And we also just have bottles of water. That way, field management, field care, hands.